We had Jaime Mungia got a knockout victory against Jimmy Kelly, moving up now to 40-0. And after the fight, he called out Charlo, saying that he needs to grow a pair and stop hiding behind Al Heyman. Now, before I comment on that, let me comment on the fight itself. This was, man, it was a really good fight. These guys were going back and forward. This went on before any of the other main events, which was weird. I mean, but I guess it makes sense. You don't want to kind of compete with the other ones, because you had Berlanga over there on top rank, and then you had the UFC 275. But anyways, Jaime Munguia, he was going. He won the first round. I'm gonna tell you that he won the first round, and then he won like probably like another 2 rounds. But a lot of people did have him losing during the fight, and it was turning out to be one of his toughest challenges. But to me, I was like, okay, if in round 6 he steps up and starts getting back control of the fight, then I think he lacked a lot of the jab. He was doing good when he was throwing the jab because he had the reach advantage. He was setting up the fight his way, and that's what I kept saying. I was like, yo, he needs to keep throwing the jab. He needs to keep setting him up. He needs to keep being the boxer that is going to throw that jab against Jimmy Kelly. And in the third round, he knocked him 3 times. Till the third time, he just did not answer the call and was able to get that victory. I was watching it, and he popped him really good, and I was like, yo, this is it right here. But that was on the first knockdown. He got up, they kept going. He knocked him out. He knocked him 2 more times, and it was just, man, that was such an amazing fight there as well. For it to end in I think it was in the 5th or 6th round, the way that it did, it was just awesome. And then for him afterwards to call out Charlo, it makes sense. Like, he wants to fight the best. But see, this is my thing that I'm gonna talk about a little bit about De La Hoya and Golden Boy after we talk about the Berlanga fight next. But I mean, it's gonna be interesting. Will Charlo answer the call? I don't think so. I think Charlo has said that he wants to move up and he wants Canelo. I talked about it on the last episode, saying that Benavidez is a stepping stone for him, that he wants Canelo, and that's the fight that he wants. And I get it; it makes sense, but I don't think Canelo gives him that fight. To me, I think Canelo has said that he is not going to give either Benavidez nor Charlo that fight until they fight each other. That's the only way that either one of them will get close to touching Canelo Alvarez there. But yeah, man. Other than that, kudos to Jaime Munguia to moving up 40-0. Now let's talk about